everybody. Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in, Wilson Contreras as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
In now,
The
Miles
pitcher.
Mikolas.
Miles Mikolas.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter. The first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lowry to play this one at short. He's right there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So striding in, Jose Martinez. Trying to keep it going. Perfect 3 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. In there at the knees, strike one. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The center
He's
fielder.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Nimmo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mets go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Seth Lugo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lagares on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't. With it, goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
There's a shot out to right center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 0 for 5. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they weren't able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but
and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, third base.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 on its way. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
This is pulled into right. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Jordan Hicks is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Okay, I put in some work. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Peter Alonso waits on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him to go down swinging there. Peter Alonso was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. To the second baseman. Quick throw to first. Not in time to get the runner.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see.
Ouch, that one hit him. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Hicks on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the right
Trying
fielder,
to pick things up where we left off. Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Robert Gesellman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Javier Baez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Line towards center field. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Carlos Martinez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 18, Carlos.
Fastball well outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see in a bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the left fielder. 1.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hit to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The catcher, Wilson.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. You've heard about the hat trick in hockey. But it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Number 25, Dexter.
Hit back toward the mound. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander down to the bullpen.
Justin
Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts. Alex Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No hits to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next for the Mets, Peter Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike taken up in the zone. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
19-0 the final this afternoon. St. Louis brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Miles.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day 1. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught the blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day 1, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, smoke say that. Now, smoke say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me 1,000. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead. They just moved to the county. Them out there S-class. I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the f about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watching.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. New York hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Here's Robbie Cano now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April number. On your screen. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. For Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Carpenter, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see,
and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Batting third.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
In is Christian Yelich. Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track. Sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Nimmo. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
McNeil is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Wilson.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes is going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 25.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Three-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this. When pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And that's through for a hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think any.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. He
dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat. But a terrific diving catch in left center field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Bader is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike. Taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is Chop foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. As he picks up another one, make it 4. Strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah.
Here's Jed Lowry. was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's over. And 1. And now a pitch that taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitch,
first pitch of the at-bat.
Corey.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Carpenter.
All right, Heidi, thank you. But an Adam Bull right to him for the first out. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luis Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. Digging in, Robinson Cano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Mets 1. Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Dexter Fowler.
High and deep to straightaway right. Conforto going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up. His demo. Gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 14 on the season, as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today. They're jumping off the bats in both lineups.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Nimmo facing back at the track. The wall. Gone! Standing in now, Wilson Contreras.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Moving under it, Conforto. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
here's Matt Carpenter. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit early. Delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit to right.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto is after it, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-0.